Harry everybody, and welcome to another stupid video with me, Craig Bryan. Behind me there is the Carlingford Lough ferry, and I am actually stood on the slipway. I purposely missed that one, don't worry, but it was actually really quite funny. There was a family literally watching it get loaded right to the end and then go, can we get on? He's like, yeah, come on, run on. And then they went, oh, can we actually bring our car? He waited so long for them. I felt so sorry, and then he was just going to pull away, and then they finally arrived at such a leisurely pace. So fair dues to the guys on that ferry for doing that for them. But yes, I'm going to let that go over there. I think it takes about 10 minutes, 15 minutes even, to get to the other side. I'm going to just chill here at Greenore in the Republic of Ireland, and over there is Northern Ireland. I am stood in the EU. Over there is Brexit land, and for many people both of these are the same country, but I'm gonna have a great time. We'll try out that ferry, but first I need to find a toilet because I'm desperate for a wee. Well, here's the first thing I've learned. There are no public toilets nearby. So if you're desperate for a wee like me, and you're a man, it's probably a bit easier. You can just go and fertilise. I'm getting attacked by a wasp for doing it as well. It's probably better to just go and fertilise the grass next to the beach. But yes, it is a beautiful, lovely warm day. It must be about 23, 24 degrees. It's absolutely gorgeous, perfect day for sailing. I'll just spin round here just so you can see a little bit where we are. So I've just driven like a little bit down the road to another car park, but in the background there, you can see all those mountains. Those are the Mourne Mountains, the very famous Mourne Mountains that roll into the sea, the Irish Sea. We are on Carlingford Lough, which is named after the little town of Carlingford, just over there. So we are in County Lough, which is in the Republic of Ireland. Like I said, over there is Northern Ireland, that's County Down, the very far south end. And then Carlingford Lough goes all the way up there to a town called Warrenpoint. And Warrenpoint has got a freight service that goes to Heysham in Lancashire in England. So the freight ferries pass through here. No way, I think I can actually see one. I can actually see one there. So past, you can see a lighthouse. You'll never be able to see it. I can see that, but I can tell by the front of it there, it definitely looks like a sea truck. It used to be like the sea truck Panorama, the sea truck Precision, and all of those ferries. But I think that there is one of the sea truck freight vessels. So hopefully get to catch that. When I get on the other side, I'm going to go into Warrenpoint, so I might be able to catch that, although it doesn't look to be going very fast, so I might not. But yes, I can see the vessel just skirting around there. Now I need to look up. There is a little islet in the middle there, which makes it incredibly dangerous for ships passing through. So I presume this channel here closest to me will be where the bigger vessels using Warrenpoint use as well. And you can see some buoys there that are used by the ferry, but there's a little islet in the middle, so what means that the Carlingford Lough ferry has to go a little bit south and then curve back round. So in the distance there, I can see the ferry just curving round to a place called Greencastle, which is really weird because I've done a video from Northern Ireland to the Republic of Ireland in a place called Greencastle, which is a totally different place called Greencastle. That is in Donegal, in the northwest of the island of Ireland. That place is called Greencastle, and that is the Lough Foyle ferry. So if you haven't checked out that video, the link will be in the description. That was the first thing I did as a married man. Got married next day, took my beautiful wife, who is not with me today because she doesn't want to go on the ferry for some reason. She wants to see her friends. But yes, that place is called Greencastle. This is a different Greencastle, so don't get them mixed up. There's a Greencastle in the Republic of Ireland in Donegal, and that Greencastle is in Northern Ireland in County Down. I'm here in Greenore at this beautiful beach, which sadly has some sort of aggregate rock quarry site over there, probably getting them loaded onto that ship over there and exported somewhere. But yes, I'm going to take the whip, which is just there. I'm going to go and Bogsy my place in the queue, and I will see you at the slipway. Testing, new microphone, testing. Right, I am here at the slipway. It is a very, very weird little setup here. We've got this, I do not know what they're putting on to this, it looks like a bulk carrier to me. I've got no idea what they're putting on it, but you can see the hatch there behind is open, and they're definitely dumping off some dusty stuff. I don't think it's grain. To me, it looks like aggregate. It looks like sort of little rocks and things like that. But yes, it's a little bit of a weird setup. If you come in here, don't expect anything. There's no toilets. There's no actual booking office or anything like that. Basically, there are like 5 lanes, and one of them's for reserved only. I must say that the gaps left in the lanes are absolutely shocking. I could literally park 5 cars in between them, but anyway, we'll get over it. So yes, I'm just looking over, and I think the ferry has arrived at Greencastle on the other side. So maybe about 15-20 minutes for that to turn around, get over here, and then get on board. So I'm just going to sit, and actually there's so many people behind me there. There are so many people fishing. It's lovely to see. I've just checked the temperature, 21 degrees. It is beautiful. Absolutely perfect weather today. So yes, going to watch these guys fish, see if they get anything, see if they get any cod for their supper tonight. Well, here comes the ferry now, just approaching the slipway, and in the distance you can see behind it is the sea truck Performance. I knew it was a sea truck, just coming in up Carlingford Lough. Here comes the ferry now. I better run back to my car just so I get on. Also guys, I forgot to say, the ferry today is called the Gabrielle, if you were looking. I haven't mentioned that today. I wasn't actually quite sure. Also, if anybody knows, are these all the same companies? Carlingford Lough, Strangford Lough, and the Lough Foyle ferry? Because they all have the same branding, and the ferries look pretty similar. But yes, it is the Gabrielle. The cars have just deboarded and we're going now, so I'll put the phone down. The sea truck Performance, great to see that ferry. I absolutely love sea truck. I'm gutted a little bit that they've been bought over by CLDN. You can see the funnel on it is now yellow and blue with a C on it. That's because it's CLDN owned, but I'm it's great to see that sea truck, the branding at least survives for now. I've heard talk that they might even be changing the whole look of it. I think it's a brilliant ferry, and they've got such a distinctive look. The sea truck performance in its other sister ferries. But here we are. That is not why we're here. We're here for the Carlingford ferry, and as you can see, it's for summer sailing. That's brilliant, mate, to be honest with you. Man, it is an absolutely gorgeous theme, and it's just great looking over to the other side, to the Mourne Mountains. You can see in the distance there behind me, I think the largest one is called Sleeve Donard. Donard. Can't ever say it in the accent, Sleeve Donard is what I'm going to call this, but I'm sure I'll get proof in the comments for that. Yeah, it's, we're seeing that there must be a proper timetable. I'm presuming it'll be a quarter to the hour, so sort of 5-ish minutes. answer to, are they the same company? I think so. There's the Lough ferry behind me. There's also a Valentia Island ferry, so I'm going to have to look up where that is and take that one off in the future, but yes. I think the full name of the ferry is also Fraser, Ashley, Gabrielle, and I think the other ones are called like Fraser, Strangford, and things like that, so same company. Well guys, that 20 minutes went over far too quickly, and we are here back in the United Kingdom and in County Down. We're at Greencastle, and that was absolutely gorgeous. I'm a little bit gutted, guys, that I had to film all of that, because you know it does take a little bit of your concentration away from actually enjoying it. That was absolutely lovely. It's such a nice day for it. I know most days in Ireland and Northern Ireland aren't like this. It's not t-shirt weather normally, so I know I'm very blessed today, but it is gorgeous. The views are absolutely stunning. We're not even looking at the Moor Mountains there, we're looking into County Lough, but we've got this beautiful sandy beaches on either side, some lovely little boats knocking about, a lighthouse, and a ferry, a gorgeous ferry. And yeah, I've just had a great day. For those who are interested, this is the one downside, and I didn't know this before coming here. €22 single. That was for one passenger and a car. So yeah, a little bit expensive, not gonna lie. I couldn't do that every single day, and there must be, I think there's a sign up there that says if you want to do this regularly. I wonder how many people actually need to use this as a commute, because it is a very, very long way around down to Warren Point, and then even down into Newry, because the bridge hasn't been built south of Newry yet. That there are plans to cross the water further south near Warren Point, so that'll take off a bit of the time. But at the minute, having to go up to Newry and back down, that must be a good 40-45 minutes. So even if it wasn't, who cares? I would love getting on the ferry. So if you want to do this, I believe that this ferry runs during the summer months. I think there is a slightly reduced service in times like September and October and things like that. I'm not sure if there is actually a winter service. There wasn't last time I checked, but obviously the last few years have been COVID-y and things like that. So yes, who knows if this could become year-round. Next up on my bucket list, not today, but next up will be the Strangford Lough ferry to tick off all of the ferries of Northern Ireland. But there's people coming down on a quad bike. It's just, what a day, what a day. If you've enjoyed this video, you're an absolute weirdo, but that means you're sort of like me. So if you'd like to subscribe, it massively helps me out. Hoping to get to 500 and then 1,000 subscribers, and it'll just help me make more videos like this for you. And please give the video a like and drop a comment as well. It's been great to see you here. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.